Sounds like a breakthrough.
Fucking stupid.
But you're still not gonna beat me.
Oh, it's not popping up. It's not popping up.
The two boys are
Oh,
about to
fuck.
undergo a brand new awakening.
Got it. Alright. I just noticed, right next to the people, those 3 orbs. I know where they are. I just don't know how to get them.
So you really don't want to tell them you're leaving? You sure about that?
Yes. With the training those two are going through right now, every last moment counts. Tell them we'll meet again.
Yeah.
So long.
Goodbye, Larry.
Hey, hold on a second. Keep an eye on him for me, will ya? He acts calm, but he can be reckless. He's smart, but he doesn't always think things through. I see he opens up to you more than most people. Do you think you can keep him in check?
Sure. You're very soothing, you know. Of all the heartbeats in the city, yours is the most pleasant. It's uplifting, incredibly gentle, and very warm, too. I think you'd make an
Oh, there's
excellent
50
teacher,
more?
or
Holy
maybe
shit.
even a doctor. I would recommend a career change.
I might have to give it some thought. Time for me to get serious and hit the books.
So the orb is the hospital. That orb up there is in the cave. So one orb is in the cave, one orb is in the hospital, the other orb is in the church.
Number 16 wins Green Island for 27.8 million! Thank you very much!
That bastard's out to get every single copy. He knows exactly what my budget is. There's only one copy left, and it's gonna be mine, damn it!
What? He left?
He'll be back. He said to keep training hard.
Aw, he didn't have to worry about that. Wait a minute, I could have sworn that you were happy Kurapika was leaving your new city. Well, sure I was happy. I just wanted to say bye.
Here, for you from Zepile. He said you'll see him again.
Huh? Mr. Zepile too?
Yeah, and he recovered your 100 million Jenny, just like he said he would.
He really did.
Now you can buy your hunter's license back from the pawn shop.
Yeah. Mr. Zepile's awesome! I mean, really awesome!
Man, that hunter's license sure is incredible. The pawn shop forked over 100 million on the spot. Probably could have added a couple more zeros if it was sold at auction. Hey, I know. I should become a professional hunter so I can sell my license. And forget all about debt. I can live off the interest alone easy. All right, let's get cracking. There's no time to waste. I gotta start prepping for the hunter exam.
Number 16 wins Green Island for 60.2 billion! Thank you very much!
billion. That's unheard of. And to think he managed to win all 7 copies up for auction. I know, but it cost him half his fortune.
An unknown party stole a copy of Greed Island, won by Mr. Botero for $30.5 billion. Not to be discouraged, he won copies for $27.8 billion yesterday, and one for $60.
Alright, I'm back.
Earlier today, Mr.
There
Patera
should be an
won all the
update for
copies
this.
of Greed Island. But he's also seeking players to play the
More
game.
people, more
Today's the
quests.
deadline. There's already an amazing line outside the venue.
And just speed it up.
I apologize for the long wait, everyone.
Because it keeps
We will now
lagging,
begin
bro.
selecting the players. And as you're already
See, I just got bit
aware,
again
you must
'cause
be
it's
capable of
lagging.
using that in order to play. The test will proceed as follows. First, we will need each applicant to demonstrate
Fuck
their
this
name.
game, don't get it.
Once the demonstration phase is complete, we will make our decision. The judge will be none other than professional hunter, Mr. Tezgera.
Jackpot Hunter Tezgera. Wow. If he's involved, this game must be huge dividends.
All right, we will now begin the test. Come up one at a time and show me your red. A curtain will block any view of the stage, so the other applicants can't see what's happening. The test will be over as soon as we've chosen all 32 of our players. To participate, step this way and form a line.
That's all they're telling us?
With the first applicant, please step in.
That explanation was so vague we don't know anything. But the others are stepping up like it's the only natural response. They must know. It's pretty obvious those guys aren't gonna answer any questions. Our task is simple. Deduce all we
I'm
can
away
from
here
the
until their
information
herd is
provided,
gone.
then try our
Killed, I
best.
mean.
So they're judging us on the entire process. They've gotta be. There are about 200 people in the hall. Around 100 have already lined up. And at least 50 are still watching closely from the sidelines. And 20 who haven't moved an inch. Which group made the right choice?
Next up, please. Next.
Hold on. 10 people have gone in. But nobody has come back out again. Does that mean everyone who went in passed? This is bad. Should we get in line?
Those guys are hopeless. They don't stand a chance of getting in. I'm talking about the ones still in line, and those who are waiting nearby. But the ones who are hovering next to the line are really hopeless. They're probably waiting around for someone to return so they can ask them what's waiting inside. If only they'd done a little bit of research, or just thought for a second, then maybe they'd see there's no point in rushing to the front.
In other words, it's impossible to send in new players.
That's why I'm so careful selecting players.
I get it now. They're not choosing 32 players this time, are they?
No, they are not. It's been over 10 years and not a single player has cleared the game. And as you know, new players can't start Greed Island as long as the old ones are still alive. So of course, what that really means is they have to save a few spots just in case any extraordinary players pop up and want to join in on the action. And if I had to hazard a guess, they'll only add about 20 or so in this round. Personally, I'd say that the ones in line, or the ones standing nearby, have no shot whatsoever. Anybody worthwhile either stood up and got in line just as soon as possible, or figured out the trick and stayed in their seats to focus like we did. Wouldn't you agree, kid?
Oh, figured out what was going on? Well, yeah, but it was only a hunch. I just thought it was only natural. They want to test everybody who's here, don't they? And if that's the case, what does it matter if we get in line or not?
Very true. You win, kid. Nice thinking.
The
Yeah,
herd
that's
stopped.
pretty impressive. Not many people can commit to their own logic like you just did. Nope, not many people at all. The steeper and more dangerous the path, the better it is to turn half your brain off or you'll never be able to take the plunge.
All right then. Next, please.
The name's Poohot, by the way. Well, nice to meet you.
The people who act like they're smart are the ones that usually fail. You know we can hear you. Still, he's telling the truth. I was too focused on logically making the right move. I'm going ahead. Right. Good luck. If I'm not willing to take chances, I'll never advance.
Listen, never take risks. Only act when success is 100% guaranteed. Otherwise, wait. Waiting is our most crucial job. If victory isn't assured, revealing your strength is the most foolish move you can make.
That's my old man's logic. But I'm not an assassin. I'm a hunter.
All right, kid. Now let me see your Ren.
Hatsu okay?
That'll be fine. You can show me anything that properly demonstrates your power. Prove to me that you can do better than the Ren I saw earlier.
All right then. Here goes.
He changed his aura into electricity. It's possible in theory, of course, but the fact that he learned it from scratch in only 4 days is unbelievable.
Well, do you need to see any more?
No, you've passed. That's enough.
Yes!
But this technique couldn't have fully developed overnight. You would have to be exposed to enormous amounts of electricity. It would take years. Who are you?
Electricity's nothing. Been shocked since I was born. Family circumstances, you see.
Then poison would have done the trick too. He can learn about poisons too. It's crazy. The more traps break, the faster the game will go.
7 people. That guy was right. The people who passed were the ones who got up immediately, or the ones who waited in their seats. Well, I hope Gon's doing okay. Gon! Kayla! That's awesome! You got chosen, huh? Of course I did. That big sound was you, wasn't it? Yup!
Honestly, those 2 kids are really something else. Allow me to be the first to congratulate
Went
you.
down to
The
37.
21 people still here have earned the right to play Greed Island. You will receive 50 billion Jenny upon
36.
clearing the game. All the
Come on,
details are there in the
35.
contract, so be sure to read it thoroughly and sign it before you leave here at 5 p.m.
35.
Cheers! Congrats on making it past stage 1.
Could you look at this for us?
What? Contract, huh? It can be summed up in 3 points. First, you can't file any claims if you're injured or you die. Second, any items you bring out of the game belong to Mr. Patera. Third, if you clear the game, you receive a 50 billion Jenny reward. I don't see any problems.
Good.
Just sign it and you're all fine. Second, any items you bring out of the game belong to Mr. Patera. Third, if you clear the game, you receive a 50 billion Jenny reward. I don't see any problems.
Good.
Just sign it and you're all set.
Point 2 seems important.
Huh?
It talks about any item that you might bring out of the game. He's offering an enormous reward. That's why.
Yeah, but what kind of items?
I don't care. Because I'm not playing for items. I just want to get as close as possible to Gene.
Well, see ya.
Good luck on your exam, Leorio.
Thanks. You two be careful, okay?
You'll be a doctor next time we see you.
Wait, does that mean we won't see each other for at least 4 years?
We're gonna clear that game fast. It isn't gonna take that long.
Then I'll be ready.
Now then, I'll just explain a few things before we begin. The individual game copies are not independent of each other. No matter which console you start from, you'll all arrive at the same place. Think of it as a virtual area, accessible from any spot on this planet. I'll hand out memory cards to each of you. Once I do, head straight into the game. But first,
I'm
we'll
broke.
decide the
Yes.
order. The game only allows one player at a time to enter into it. We'll decide now to avoid any bickering inside the game.
Fine. Then how about rock, paper, scissors?
Yes! I'm first!
Hold on. Aren't you the one who's already obtained a save file?
Damn it. I'm number 17.
Would you like to use it? Don't worry. Your initial destination is always the same, regardless of your save file.
Gene. This game is a message from him to me. I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna go for it. I'll use my own card.
Okay. Then put the ring on, and whenever you're ready to go, begin.
Go. Wait for me in the starting area, okay?
I'm done at 30.
The next person can go as soon as the screen says, now play.
Welcome to Greed Island, sir. You must be Gone Freaks. I will explain how the game works. Would that interest you?
Sure.
In this game, anyone who is wearing a ring has 2 spells available to them. They are called Book and Gain. Place the hand wearing the ring in front of you and say Book.
Book. Oh,
You see, your task is to seek out and collect certain cards. That binder is for storing all of the cards you've collected. Now please take a look at the first page. Each slot is labeled with a number. With these, you can
What
only
does that
place
do?
a card if its number corresponds with the one on the slot. These are your specified slots. Please flip ahead a few pages.
wait. These aren't numbered.
That's right. With these slots, you can place any card you choose. These are called your free slots. Specified slots are numbered 0 to 99, making 100. Then, you have another 45 free slots. To clear the game, you must fill the 100 specified slots. Then, and only then will you be successful.
So I just need to collect 100 cards, huh?
Correct. More specifically, you must obtain 100 items, and after transforming them, put them in your binder.
Transform?
That's correct. If you obtain a sword, for example, it will instantly transform into a card. If you wish to use a card as the item, you must first use the spell Gain.
I get it.
However, once you've returned a card to item form, you can never transform it into a card again. If you want the card version of the item, you must once again acquire it. Make sense so far?
I think so.
Now there are two other cases where an item can't become a card. In the first of those two cases, you reach the item's maximum conversion limit.
Wait, card conversion limit?
Yes, every item in this game has a limit to the number of times it can be converted. For instance, if an item has a conversion limit of 3, and there are 3 other players who have converted that item into a card already, then that's it. The 4th player who obtains that item cannot change it into a card. In the second case, a card will turn back into an item unless it's in your book within 1 minute. In this case, it is also irreversible. Do you understand?
Yeah, kinda.
Finally, the most
Go
important
away,
word of caution.
fucking bitch.
My brain is getting
Wait, did
full.
I pick it up already?
In this game, whenever a player dies, both their binder and their ring are destroyed, and the contents will cease to exist.
I don't think that would matter much to a dead person.
That concludes my explanation. You will need to learn
I
about
picked
all of
it
the
up.
other aspects of the game by playing it for yourself.
Right, I understand. And thanks a lot.
I wish you the very best of luck on your journey. Now please walk down the stairs. Loading all saved data. I have a message for you from Mr. Gene Freaks.
Gene!
Glad to see you made it in, Go. This is the game I made with my friends. Hope you like it. If you thought there'd be a clue to help you find me, though, well, too bad. I just wanted to show off our game. It doesn't matter what brought you here, because you won't be able to leave until you obtain a specific item. So go ahead, play your heart out.
Gon has finally stepped foot inside the legendary game, Greed Island. A new adventure is about to begin.
A grassy plain, stretching as far as the eye can see.
Bullets.
I'm being watched. But from where?
Damn dog. Took out 3 of them.
here for Killua.
Hey, sorry to make you wait.
You feel that? Feels like somebody's watching us.
Yeah, and the gaze is definitely human.
So I'm not the only one.
Whoever it is can't be too good if we can sense them from here, so there's that. Just ignore it.
We're being watched. Killua! What's up? I don't see any towns around here, do you? I don't, but everyone is heading the same way. There or there? Wait, how did you know that? Because that's where whoever it is watching from. Unfortunately, we have no idea what they're watching us for. Good point. Well, whoever it is, we need to start gathering information. Come on.
Fuck my eye!
So, how did it go?
It burns! Holy
Of course. Look. How many cards were inside of it? There weren't any. What? Really? But there was a message from Gene. What'd he say? He told me to enjoy the game. Enjoy the game? Is that it? The thing is, this just doesn't really feel like a game to me.
Come on,
And
hurry, where the fuck are
what do
they?
you think about all those rules that the girl explained to us? Don't know enough yet. I suppose we'll see. What was that? Was it Nen ability?
Let me guess. This is your first time playing, huh?
Who knows? You must be a player. You've got a book.
You think? Can't fool me. I know a newbie when I see one. I can use the peek card.
What the hell is he doing?
So you two are Killua and Gon, huh?
How do you know our names?
That is an excellent question. If you don't know about spell cards, you don't stand a chance. There, that settles it. There are a couple of noobs who just got here, and they're only kids. This one's too good to waste on them. Trace should do it. Trace on! Attack Killua! You can't run away from the spells in this game, kids!
Killua, you okay?
So it worked.
What was that?
This kid is dangerous! Return on! Masadora!
Shizuku, Cortapi. You got a minute?
Play?
Yeah. Do you want to go with me? There's nothing to do at home once we get there anyway.
You really want to clear this game?
Actually, clearing it's not really my goal.
So, does this relate to troop business?
Maybe.
I got it.
Okay.
So, how are you holding up, Killua? Oh, I don't feel any different. Good, but I'm still worried. That guy definitely did something to you. There's no point stressing about it. Hey, did you see if he was using Nen when he said trace on? No. It's probably magic that only works in the game. Magic? What kind? Don't know, but we'll find out soon enough. Right. Look! There's a town!
Fucking dog.
Those must be the prizes. Wow! All of them? It seems like it. Hey, Killua! Look! Kanto Kiba monthly tournament schedule. This month is rock, paper, scissors! And the prize is the Sword of Truth. So, is that an important item? Probably so. Check it out. There, too. You wanna play? Of course. Then since we're here anyway, let's enter lots of contests and stuff. But we should also gather information.
Welcome! Finish this within 30 minutes and it's free! You'll also receive a Gar Guider as your prize. Your time begins right now.
Oh, man. So do you know how to use any magic?
What is that?
Oh, and who's the wisest person in the city?
Wisest? What is that?
This guy doesn't really know anything. Really? I bet he's just an NPC or something.
Wow! You did it! Here, you boys have earned your Gar Guider.
1217 and F185. Hey, wait. What does that mean?
Oh, is this your first time seeing a card? The left number is the item's card number, and the sequence on the right ranks how difficult it is to obtain. There are 10 ranks in all,
What?
from SS to H. F would be the third easiest, you see. And the number right next to the rank is the item's maximum conversion limit.
¿Ya qué?
And that means that this item card...
No.
Yeah, this is unplayable.
Era Javi y dijo que hay un paquete. Pues se fue.
Never seen him before. That's brutal.
He entered the game with us. Hey, so what happened here?
His body suddenly exploded. Just blew up from the inside.
We've only been playing for a few hours, and there's already a fatality. The corpse is real. He really is dead. This doesn't seem like a game at all. We really are risking our lives here. He vanished? He went back to the real world. Game over. Hey, Killua. Do you think that the magic that guy used on you earlier? I don't know.
Don't worry. There are no spells in this game that are anything like that.
Spell, sir?
Like you said, it's something akin to magic.
Can't even
One
aim.
thing's for certain. He died from another player's name.
Really? Does that mean the players here are trying to kill each
Fucking
other?
dog.
Why would they do that?
It's player hunting.
Player hunting?
I can explain everything to you later. Anyway, you two want to team up? I know of a surefire way we can clear this game. If you're interested, follow me. Meet the rest. They're waiting up at... They're on your way here. Didn't another player use an attack spell on you?
Have you been
4.
spying on both of us? Tell me the truth.
Sure. And not just me. Lots of people around here keep an eye on brand new players at the starting point. If you come with me, I'll explain why. And tell you all about the spell that was cast on you.
You're sure being pretty generous. There's gotta be a catch in there somewhere.
We don't have a choice. Once you realize how hard this game is, not to mention how foul and frightening it can be, I'm willing to bet you'll be a lot more happy to accept our offer. And you're newbies, so you could definitely use the information. On your first time playing here, take all the help you can get.
What makes you think it's our first time? We could be returning players. Even veterans for all you know.
Book. That jump is all I need to prove that you're both beginners. An experienced player would have reacted much differently to that, by summoning his own binder, because you need spell cards to defend yourself.
That means the spell cast on Killua can't be stopped without a card.
Even when you're not carrying any cards, you should still summon your binder. It's an important bluff. Book.
So, how do we obtain our own spell cards?
Well, the easiest way is to travel to Macedora, the city of magic.
Macedora?
Return on! Macedora!
Hey, you wanna go? I'm a little bit worried about the spell on you. Come on!
Is this everyone?
Yeah, everybody else turned me down flat.
Fine. Then let's begin.
Just now, yet another player was found murdered. He arrived here at the same time as the rest of you did. His stomach exploded. It was the bomber again.
Who? His victims aren't killed by spells. There isn't a spell in this game that's capable of injuring someone. So don't worry. No matter what happens, you won't be harmed or killed by any spell that's been cast on you.
There are 40 different spells in all. The one that was cast on you earlier was an inspection spell, so it has to be either trace or cling.
In short, once the enemy uses one of these on you, he will instantly know everything there is to know.
No more zombie in the horde is done.
I get it. So that's why...
Some people choose to wait for new players by the starting point. That way, they can cast a spell on them quite easily. As soon as a player obtains a valuable card, they'll show up and steal it. In some cases, they just kill their target.
Like the guy who just died? Well, it won't be that easy to kill me.
No. He was killed by
And
someone
I'm
else.
dead.
By a radical type of player who hunts his opposition. The man who died was killed by someone called the Bomber.
Bomber.
In this game, there are only 3 ways that a player can acquire item cards they can use. Know what they are?
Find them yourself.
You can also trade for them with other players.
Or simply steal them from other players.
Yes, those are the 3 possible ways. However, the number of players stealing from others has increased. That's because of the card's acquisition difficulty and conversion limit. Players who can't obtain cards themselves often choose to take them from others. If those players resist, they're killed. Their ring disappears and the cards are lost. But it increases the conversion limit for that type of card. If you kill a player, you can't take his cards. That rule was put in place to prevent players from killing each other.
But lately, it's been backfiring.
System is done.
It's been over 10 years since